How about this chic perfume? And look at that fine wine for that special occasion. For some of these liquids, we are just delighted to give quite a lot of money. But anyone who thinks that they can score a bottle of Moet doesn't even have a clue what liquid gold really is. That's why today we've got 7 of the most expensive liquids in the world just for you. And we'll figure out why they're so popular. Let's go. Number 7. Human life force. Of course, human blood has to be one of the most precious liquids in the world, and these shocking figures are always illuminated every time that a blood donation comes around. The red life sap is a rare commodity whose use you must weigh well. Accordingly, the prices are in the 4-figure range and vary according to blood type and quantity. But it's not only because of its scarcity that makes blood so expensive, it's also the equipment that's necessary for its procurement, as well as the numerous tests that are necessary to determine the purity. Number 6. Gamma-hydroxybutyric acid. Behind this smart-sounding name hides simply liquid ecstasy. Even though this is actually the acid that's the precursor for most of the common knockout drops, in the end this material automatically converts in the body into liquid ecstasy. All this without any laboratory equipment or in-depth knowledge. GHB is available in legal online stores, but at a tremendously high price. Per gallon, that's 3.8 liters of liquid, you pay several thousand euros. However, when you consider what you can do with this liquid, the price is almost too low. Number 5. The office printer. Hard to believe, but black printer ink is one of the most expensive liquids in the world and even lies ahead of that liquid ecstasy. This might even be able to explain why there are printers that start at 50 euros in trade, however, the cost of cartridges are always off the charts. The price has been debated intensely by research, but what the real details are behind it, we as consumers may never know. Anyway, there's not much that beats the price of $2,702 per gallon, and which fluids do this we'll now show you. Number 4. Expensive perfume. Everyone knows that this potion stands for absolute luxury. The first fragrance from the House of Chanel, that Coco Chanel introduced to the Parisian market in 1921, is the most successful women's fragrance of all time. The group even announced that approximately every 30 seconds a bottle is sold over the counter worldwide. But after Marilyn Monroe's famous statement, "What do I wear to sleep? A few drops of Chanel No. 5, there was no stopping its success. Hardly surprising then that the noble fragrance has a price. For a gallon, you'd have to pay sums in the 5-figure range. The decisive factor here is probably less the composition of more than 31 raw perfume materials, but the brand and its image. Number 3. Blue blood crab. The so-called horseshoe crab possesses one of the most precious liquids inside of it, because their blood is worth a small fortune. This is due to the antibacterial properties of the blood. Finally, the species has survived not so easily for almost 450 million years. Another unusual feature is the blue color of the vital fluid that occurs because of oxygen circulation in the blood of crabs due to copper-based materials. The price per gallon is mainly due to the fact that the liquid is extremely difficult to obtain because the crab collectors always extract only about 30% of the blood to preserve the species, which helps the pharmaceutical industry pay for new research on what this crab blood is capable of. Number 2. Deadly animals. Now we've come to the world's second most expensive liquid. First, it's a very special gift actually. But while sums in the 6-figure range can be summoned for snake venom such as the king cobra, scorpion venom takes the biscuit. It is one of the strongest poisons in the world according to research of the rare liquid. It slows the conduction of impulses in your body and leads to a state of paralysis which can lead to death in humans. But why would you want to buy such a deadly poison after all? For the pharmaceutical industry, it's become in recent years a very important substance that is unfortunately difficult to obtain. Tests with the poison have actually shown that there's a high chance of being able to produce an effective anti-cancer agent within the liquid. Meanwhile, there are farms that raise real scorpions only to extract their poison. For a gallon, you might have to pay up to $40 million. That's a real miracle poison. And number 1. Small enzyme becomes big. Now, what could possibly come next that would make you pay even more money than those millions for venom? The answer is pyrophosphatase. No wonder if you can manage to do anything with this material because it lies dormant inside of all of us. It is an enzyme that is used in the production of agents for gout and traded in small amounts. In medicine, it is derived from plants and is particularly precious. For 1 gallon converted, you pay nearly $200 million. Incredible. Okay, well I hope your mind is blown by some of these expensive liquids. If you like this, why not check out another video here or subscribe to our channel for more. Until next time, bye-bye.